Welcome to Conversation 2019.
Hello, Nicolas. Hello, Jeremy.
Hi.
Thank you for
Hello.
joining us today. I'm very happy to host this speech with you, this roundtable. And as Fran just said, we'll have a very different perspective on conversations now. We'll look at the more social part. And first of all, if each of you could just introduce yourself. Do you want to start, Jeremy?
Hi, everyone. I'm Jeremy. I'm the co-founder of Wanted Community. Wanted Community is a community based on mutual aid and solidarity. We got today nearly 1 million members. All began in 2011 with two friends, Luke and Christian. When we were students, we created Facebook groups to share tips and advices to find a job, to find an apartment, to find parties, okay, like young people that we were, and it's just a basic mutual aid between people. And today we are 1 million, basically in France, with 82 local Facebook groups in French cities. In our groups, each month we have 2 million interactions, conversation. When I mean interaction, I mean post, reaction, comments, share. Now it's just not about daily life mutual aid, but help to help homeless people, help people in precarity situation. We built a physical place for our community in Bordeaux, a Wanted Cafe. And we're gonna create a cafe in Paris this year. And Facebook identified us as one of the 5 most influential community in the world and give us $1 million to develop our project.
Okay, great. We'll hear more about that later. Nicolas, if you want to go.
Hello, I'm Nicolas Lemonnier. I'm founder of Run Eco Team. In 2015, I began to run, and in few months after this beginning, I begin to pick up trash and in my run, and I share it on the Facebook group of Mark Zuckerberg or Year of Running. Many comments say it's a good thing, and after I start to create, create a Facebook group, Run Eco Team, Run West. After that, few months after this created, Facebook make a movie about my story to this create a group. And Mark Zuckerberg share this video and say it's my favorite story on Facebook. Yes, it's a good thing for us, good support. After we have 100,000 members in the world in 103 countries. We make 400 events per year in the world. We pick up trash in this every country. Mark Zuckerberg support us 2 times, and the first time, the last month is keynote. You can no, after. He should run Eco Team to. He should run Eco Team. Parmi. Belong for 400 million groups in Facebook. It's a real honor to have this support. And we want to make an ecology positive. We don't give license. We don't give a license. You must do that. You must do that. You must do that to preserve the planet. The member come and participate at our event, and they pick up trash, and afterwards they go back in home. It makes sense to have a good comportment to preserve planet after the participation of Run Eco Team.
Great, thank you both. So we already understood that there's a great link to Facebook, and all of the online part, at least, is happening on Facebook. Maybe you can explain more concretely on how that exactly works in your Facebook group.
Yeah, it's quite simple. You just joined one of our wanted community group. We have a wanted community in Nantes, in Paris. Paris is our biggest group with nearly 500,000 members. In Bordeaux too, and it's quite simple. You join the group, you ask something, you make a post. If I can give some example, I just arrived in the city today. I'm from Bordeaux, and I just make a post in the wanted community Nantes. So my post was, okay, I'm in Nantes just for the day. Any cool place to have a drink tonight in the neighbor, and it was 1 hour ago. I have 10 persons who answer me, and in the group you have a lot of different posts. I'm looking for an apartment in the city today. I am selling 3 places for concerts. I'm a yoga teacher and I want to rent space to teach yoga. A lot of different questions.
And you told me that Nantes was quite a small group compared to the others, with how many members?
In Nantes?
Yes.
It's 5,000 members.
Yeah.
For us it's a small group, but it's a beginning for Nantes. And there is this kind of question, and with the terrorist attack in Paris in 2015, in the group, a lot of people come in the group to ask help, to propose help, and since this day, there is a lot of solidarity question. A lot of people want to help people who are in emergencies. Concrete example in Bordeaux, one of our members said, I know this homeless person who is in the street in Bordeaux. I want to help him. In 48 hours, the members found for him a job and a place to stay. So today we want to develop this kind of positive actions and try to make a better conversation, better place with some values in Facebook and in our physical place.
Okay, great. Nicolas, although the running is offline, everything else is happening on Facebook groups. Can you explain as well how that works?
It's a very simple. You can run just alone. You go to run and you pick up trash and you make a photo and you share on a Facebook group. Just on a Facebook group global of Run Eco Team or Facebook group local, because we have big Facebook group, and after we have a Facebook for the city, for the country. And the sharing is you can when you run and after you share your photo with the trash, maybe people see it, and after you have keep conscience to have this trash on your way, and after we make event and many people meet together with this event. We have the importance of event is not than the size of the city, because we have city with for 4,000 people, and we have in this city we have each week 500 people participate in this city, and we have in Paris many events with 20 people. It's not the size of the city go to the size of the event, but it's a good thing. This event we have with many people, and we have the event with Run Eco Team Education. The next week we have a Run Eco Education with 300 people, student of college or Lokidi, with his correspondent of Boston, and we go to run in the street in Nantes with these people and pick up trash. And after the running, the teacher make listen about ecology and the good things about ecology.
Okay, great. And you told me also that at Run Eco Team, there are only volunteers working. There is.
Yeah, we are 50 volunteers to work without salary. We have. I'm osteopath and I'm a founder of Run Eco Team. I work every day with Run Eco Team in my free time, and every volunteer in Run Eco Team work like that, and we can work together to make a big project and with free time.
Okay.
And we have 80 volunteers on our groups. We have six persons who worked in the cafe in Bordeaux, including Luc, one of the co-founder, and 4 people with us on the development of the project.
Okay, great. So we've been speaking a lot about conversational technologies today. How do you think conversational technology helps you to exist within the groups, but also to spread worldwide?
I guess without technology, social media, Wanted community couldn't exist. It's quite clear. But technology for us is just an asset. It's just a tool. It's not a finality. We are not professional of conversation, of marketing. It's not our business. We just want to create place, to create spaces with trust and confidence, to make possible conversation with values without advertising, because I didn't say that, but advertising it's forbidden in our groups. Even if Facebook is developing solution for brands in groups, so it's a subject for us right now and in the future. But I always say, and we always say, our strategy is to not have a strategy, because for us, I said it, social media is a tool. We are using it to create trust, spaces with trust, and we just make tests. We just listen first, our community, what they want to say. We have naturally some rules, basic rules, no offense, no discrimination, okay? But the subject and the conversation 5 years ago, it's not the same today, and it keep evolving. This is why Wanted is an hybrid project. So this is good. And another thing I want to say, that there is a paradox today, because we are in an era for human being with a lot of connection. This is the most connected era we experienced, and the loneliness rate has doubled since 80s. So we are trying to make physical places too, with our cafe, where a lot of people, very different, a lot of mixity, can match each other and recreate a link with a real horizontality. We speak very little times in our community. It's not vertical. It's not just Jeremy, Christian, and Luc said we're gonna do that. What you want to do? No, we let a free space for our community to try something, and maybe this is why our members call themselves the Wantidians. It's not us. So I guess technology for us is just a way to test and to experience these kind of things.
Okay, great. What about you, Nicolas?
The goal of Run Eco Team is make event. The conversation tools is perfect for us because we make event in all country in the world. In Run Eco Team, we don't have a physical desk. Our desk is my phone on my computer. Today, this morning, I have a conference with a New Zealand ambassador of Run Eco Team, and with this person, we have an expert of communication of Run Eco Team. He lives in Montreal. We are all together, but we work for an event in New Zealand. The conversation tools is very good thing for us because we can work every time in everywhere for an event another country. We can inform, we can work, we can share, we can do everything. It's very good thing because without social media, Run Eco Team is a small initiative. We don't have the audience the same with the same importance in the world. Maybe it's real because if I create an association, Run Eco Team in Nantes without social media, maybe never Mark Zuckerberg support us, and maybe never Brune Poisson, ecology secretary in France, run with us. It's very good tools because we can very quickly make an event. We very quickly share a photo. In Run Eco Team, we work with an association, les Tam Tam du Cœur. Their work in Africa, and we organize with children in Africa. We make event, and last week many children clean our village, and they are so happy. And this picture is very a good thing for us because we can share this message in all country. And conversation tools is very specially adapted to our initiative.
And I just want to add that the technology for us and for our 1 million member is just not to reach a person who is far away. It's often to reach people maybe it's in the same neighbor or in the same city, but the conversation technology and the Facebook groups for us and for you, and the Messenger too. It's for the spontaneity. A lot of people right now have not the courage to maybe to talk with someone without know him or know her. So the technology is for us just a first step to engage a conversation, to know someone, and to make the next step and to meet in the real life in our places, but in events or initiative that the members create themselves. Concrete example, Sabrina in Paris last year, she started to help homeless people in Paris distributing meals in the streets. She posted her photo in the Wanted Community Paris group, and a lot of people begin to join her to distribute, to prepare meals. Today there are 80, 80, 90. They distributing meals in Paris each week. Last year, distributing 6,000 meals, and it began in the group, just with the technology.
It's very interesting to see the both advantages for you. You saying it's also about like distances worldwide, reaching people you wouldn't have been able to reach. But on the other side, we have people that are in the same town, but they would never talk because they're not in the same like status or social status. So it's breaking distances, breaking barrier, and starting conversations that continue afterwards offline, right? So very interesting to see that. We spoke a little bit about Facebook in your introductions. I would just like you to tell the story on how Facebook got involved in your projects and what relationship you have with Facebook right now.
First, Facebook was interested by our Wanted Community Paris group because today it's the biggest local group in the world on Facebook. We didn't know that before meeting them. So they just first they just wanted feedbacks from us to make evaluate their tool. And in last year they identified the 100 most influential communities in Facebook in Europe. Next, they create a fund of $10 million, and they identify 100 communities and 5 communities in the world, one for each area: Europe, India, Asia, Africa, and South America, North America. And we were chosen for the Europe era to develop our concept on Facebook, on more and more cities, and in real life with our cafe and with our hybrid places. I guess the main point, they was interested by the porosity of our digital way of thinking and the physical. There is a real porosity for us, and I guess Facebook is very interesting with this horizontality, with his digital and physical place where people recreate links and conversations.
Okay, and when did Facebook offer you the?
Last September, at the same time when we opened the first place. So it was September was a good month.
I can imagine, lots of celebrations. Did it change a lot afterwards? Like
yeah, I bought a Porsche, and no, no. This money is not on my account or in Christian or Luke account. The visibility, a lot of media. We have now a financial partner. We haven't make one. We haven't money before that. We quitted our jobs to experience something, to test something, and you have a big firm like Facebook that said, okay, let's go with this money. So for us, it's a great opportunity to make our project known in France, in Europe, to meet a great person. We are dealing with NGOs and we are big CEOs. So for us, it's a year where we are keeping testing, experiencing, converse with a lot of people to develop our project and to make our members happy, because it's the most important thing for us.
Okay, great. Nicolas, we have something to show here because you were mentioned at the last F8 by Mark Zuckerberg. What's your relationship to Facebook? Since when has it been going? And
you are the best friend of Mark Zuckerberg now? No?
Yeah. I'm co-founder of Facebook. You don't know that. The first link with Facebook is just a message of employed of Facebook, and in this message, this person say, Mark Zuckerberg, like your initiative. Can you explain your initiative? I am at this time I'm in a party and I believe it's a joke because I'm a little bit drunk. But it's not a joke because I verified the profile of person, and this person work 5 year on 5 year on Facebook. And after the relationship, it's a very good thing because Mark Zuckerberg love run Ecoid team. He say me, I like your group because it's simple things. It's very simple. You create simple things to make a better world. He say me, I would like to create Reneco team, and I answer, I would like to create a Facebook. But the relationship is with Facebook is we work with us in a social good day. We make a conference with Laurent Soli to speak about our initiative on social media impact and is offline impact, because we share our event on Facebook, but we have many events. Every day we have an event in all country, and Facebook like that. It like offline because it's good things to have a life on social media, but it's very good things to have social media life go to offline, and Facebook is its goal to make offline impact.
Okay. When you started out in the very beginning, how did you start your groups, and how did you spread your groups online?
For us, it was just a simple group of friends, of friends, and we didn't have really a strategy. We had a job. It was just something to facilitate our life at this moment, and we are sure that the fact we didn't plan it, we didn't say okay, we have to put that rules, we have to have these steps in 1 month, in 1 year. I guess a lot of members in the group thought it's my group. It's not the group of Jeremy, of Christian, of Luc. And I guess this is one of our success, because there were many fails. But one of the success is, I guess, it's okay. It's your group. We created basic rules to respect each other, and this place is yours. Make you want to do. Feel free, and we're gonna experience that together. And I guess today we are communicating a bit more what we are, what we want to do. And a lot of members say to us by messaging or in events, okay, so you are behind these groups, you create a job. We thought there is just us, and it was just a collective without a leader. And we keep saying it's still that. Okay, we have to, now we have money, we have more projects, so it's really important to show us and to say what we want to do. But the message is still the same. This is our group. This is your place. This is your group. This is your place. And we keep build together this adventure, this project.
Yeah, I think that's great because when we first discussed about this roundtable, as a marketeer, I asked Jeremy and I said, "So what's your strategy? What's your community strategy?" And he just laughed like right now and told me, "Well, there is no strategy because you're not a brand, you're not a company, and you don't have any top-down communication, right?"
Yeah. Yeah. It's we now we have to show some way, some I don't know how to say. We are not a brand, we're not a company, but with money and with goals, we are quite like a brand, but we are a collective brand or a collective company. Um, when we had the news that we get the million in September, a lot of members of our community post in the groups the article, the HuffPost, Le Monde, Forbes, and a lot of members said, "Okay, so I want my part of this. I want €1 because I built this community too." And we said, "Okay, it's quite difficult, but it's very significative. It's we have built this community together, really."
Okay, great. What about you, Nicolas? I asked you the same question. How did you spread and how did you create your online community that is now all over the world?
In Run Ecoteam, we have a strategy with 3 teams: event, education, and partnership. Event is open for all people. Education is for young people in all countries, like in Senegal, like next week in a college, a French college. Every week we have this event. And partnership. Antoine Tress is the leader of a Run Ecoteam partnership. He works with a brand and he make event with a brand, a famous brand. And this event with a brand give us money for finance the event in Run Ecoteam education. Because when you work with a college, with a school, with a big school, with a school of management, a school of engineering, you must have money for make event. And for our lesson support, for our teacher sport, for our security, and we don't want to ask money at the school. And we have many brands want to work with us to build this event education in all countries in the world. Facebook was a partner because they want to we build together in the school in all country an event and an education strategy in France. We work with a project. All children in France run just 1 hour each year, 6 years at to 18, just 1 hour per year and pick up trash. Every children in France. And we want to build that in every country in the world because it's really all people in the world was impacted by the worst in the nature, and we want to preserve planet with a positive strategy, positive minding, positive thinking, and if many children do that in the world, I think the future is a better world.
That's great. We've discussed just the principles of it. Do you have some concrete results from your actions and social actions?
I said it a little bit before, but the distribution of meals in Paris last year, 6,000 meals by our members. In our physical place, in our Wanted Cafe in Bordeaux, we give 2% of our revenues each month to NGOs in Bordeaux. Our customer can pay cafe and meals in advance for homeless people or for person in precarity. One of our member gave us the ID for the cafe of the solidarity card. The 10th meal in our cafe is not for you, but it's for a homeless person or a person who can afford that. And each day, one member who will help another, like me today when I'm arriving in Nantes and I need help, and there is 10 person in Nantes in the city. I don't know them, but they help me.
Mm-hmm. And I believe you have created an app to track how much how much waste has been captured. The tons of waste.
We pick up 30 tons of waste each week.
Yeah, 30,000, right? You
Yeah.
said?
It's just a small impact in planet, but in the world, we have 1 billion person run every week. If this 1 billion person pick up just one trash,
It's already a great impact.
maybe Nike want to be run with us.
Maybe they want to. They let you know.
Is Nike in the play? No.
I don't
Nike
think
leader.
So thank you both of you,
you.
for your great projects, first of all, and then for sharing them with us. It was a pleasure to have you here on stage.
Thank you.